I got some stuff, more stuff written down. This is an era of epic fails, fast food, part 2. So I found out some more interesting stuff, and I found enough to make a second part to this cool video. How you doing, my lead? There it is. First of all, this isn't a fast food thing. First of all, anyone who remembers at 92, 93, 94, Pepsi did something like a neon, what's like neon cans, and they had like a neon image and stuff like that. And how I found out about it is when I got out of I think it was right when I was about to leave the army and stuff, and then heard my sister was saying something about it, something like that, because I never bought the cans before, and she said if you put two cans together with a neon sign, it'll spell out sex across the two cans. Now they had to do that on purpose. They said a lot of parents were mad about it and stuff like that. I think Pepsi did it on purpose to try to create controversy. And you know, if you ever checked it out, I mean, they don't make that anymore, but it's pretty good. Also, McDonald's had, when Tarzan came out, McDonald's had an infamous action figure that did oh, but his one hand was like this, and the way it was positioned. Let me pull this down. Now I got my gut hanging out. Let me adjust my shorts up like this. Here we go. Got his hand like this, like this. Looked like he was a choking out, like this. Oh, like that. I know that the late night comics had a field day with that. You know, that was crazy, and I think they did that on purpose too, or they were trying to make a big joke. Trust me, that was. I mean, you had to remember that. I think my niece and nephew actually had one of those, and my sister's screwed up boyfriend was making fun of it. But it was, and they were too little to really understand. So that's why I didn't say nothing about it. But he was making jokes about stuff. See what else happens. One thing with McDonald's, they also had the Monopoly scam. And they had like this thing with Monopoly, and you could, they have like little pieces, and they have like a little board, and you put the little stickers on there and stuff like that. And so it turned out, like on a news story, it said, did you ever wonder why you never won anything big on a Monopoly game? He said you weren't going to win anyway, because apparently the company who did that was making the pieces and then giving them out to friends and stuff like that. So the whole thing was rigged. And they were talking about, I'm making a video. And they were talking about the whole thing, you know, rigging the whole thing, and then eventually the FBI told them just keep going with it. Eventually they caught the guy. Now, when they have that, the only way you can win a lot of money is, you'll be sitting at the restaurant and someone come in and say, hey, you won $1 million or something like that. It's not like it used to be and stuff. That's one thing that used to happen at McDonald's. What else was there? There's also the demise of a lot of great restaurants. I remember growing up with Red Barn. Now, when the Red Barn failed in Edinburgh, it became Pizza Hut. Apparently, Red Barn was owned by the mafia and stuff. And something happened, and then that went kaput. And I have like classic Red Barn commercials on JCTV. And I remember there used to be a burger chef, and they used to have Friday. They used to have all-you-can-eat fish and stuff like that. And it was really good. And they had like special commercials. I have those on JCTV also. Also, there was a place called Bonanza that we used to go to when I was real little. It's like a steakhouse smorgasbord type thing way before Ponderosa came out. And they have commercials on that on my YouTube channel also. Some other things, I was talking about the shorts that Wendy's had. They also had hats also. But I mean, I'm still trying to look for a commercial for that, because I know they put the commercials out. I think it was Jam's hats and the Jam shorts. They were also talking about Burger King also had a chicken tender sandwich, which is basically a lazy man sandwich just with chicken tenders, and that's all that was on the dollar menu. And that didn't last that long. One thing that my niece and nephew really liked were the Burger King chicken fries, and someone said that's the perfect way you can take a piece of chicken and make it unhealthy, and that's why they got off the menu because it was too unhealthy even for chicken. The Burger King chicken fries were a big flop. But most of these other things that failed were mostly from McDonald's. They have the Spanish omelet sausage bagel sandwich, which is basically they don't have that no more. They just have the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel sandwich and steak and egg bagel sandwich, which I reviewed on my one McDonald's video, the on location one. But the Spanish omelet was a egg, pre-made egg that was already had like red bell peppers and stuff like that with sauce and stuff, and it was really good. I don't know why they took it off, but it was really good. They had McLean Deluxe. Oh God, back in the 90s and 90, 91, 92, and that was a burger that was 91% fat-free, and apparently that didn't go over that well. They serve soup at McDonald's. I think they still do. Campbell's soup, believe it or not. I mean, I've never seen anybody order soup from McDonald's. And as a Campbell's soup, it was a broccoli and cheese and vegetable soup. I don't think I've seen anyone order that. They also sold hot dogs there. I think it was 2 hot dogs for $1.50. I've never seen anyone order. I never seen anyone order the hot dogs from McDonald's either. Let's see what else. I'm curious if one restaurant I was talking about, I haven't seen it around a long time, with Roy Rogers. I don't know if that's still around or not. And then a couple of things I just found out about, really strange items from McDonald's is in '89 McDonald's used to sell pizza. I had the commercial like that on my thing. I'd never heard of it. I'd never ordered it before. And probably the strangest thing they had something in '93 is the experiment. Well, the pizza was the experiment. It was like you order the pizza after 4 o'clock. There was some weird experiment in that, and then that failed. And then they had something really strange called McLobster, which was McDonald's example of a lobster roll, believe it or not. And I guess that was only an experiment, like a limited time only through like certain McDonald's and stuff like that. So I don't think that lasted that well either. See, I think I covered everything on here. I think that's about everything. If you ever want to check out any of the commercials, it's on my one playlist of JCTV, okay? So this has been an era of epic failed fast food part 2. Until next time, take care, my leap.